I don't like the nanny state. On the other hand, let's be smart. If it doesn't taste like anything and saves people some clogged arteries, go ahead.
Well, I don't know about this nanny state thing. Capitalism and people who sell things to people, they're not going to moderate their behavior because they're making a fucking fortune out of it.
Yeah, that's their plan.
And the people who consume it don't seem to be willing to moderate their behavior. So why don't you have why doesn't the government organize some sort of price watching system so that it is as cheap to buy a bag of oranges as it is to buy something covered in cheese that's been sitting warm all day and that does you no good?
Well, for instance, I'm all over the road, pardon the pun on this one, but I want them to raise the price of gas to $10 a gallon.
That's what we pay in Britain. More than that, actually.
Wow, so fucking expensive.
Yeah. It really is. A lot of people just can't afford it.
I say what I would love is, L.A. is a crazy, crazy problem with traffic.
Yeah.
I say, and I don't know what the math is, but look, if someone would say, we got to thin the herd. Everyone's driving. Every human being's driving. Take gas, $4 a gallon, charge $10 a gallon. And everyone goes, whoa, what about the poor guy who needs to get around?
Fuck him.
Fuck him. Actually, I'm going to fuck his wife, and then he can watch. No. Chain to radiator. No, I'm going to help him. And here's how I'm going to help him. Because with that massive amount of revenue, that's $6 that's left over on every gallon of gas I buy, it is going into van pools and public transportation, and that guy's going to get picked up at his house with a van that picks up other people and drops him off at work. He's not going to have to deal with the maintenance, insurance, and whatever. He may not need to own a car. If he does, he might take it out for a walk on the weekend. I'm going to save this dude a lot of money, and I'm going to get to Dana Point from L.A. in 65 minutes instead of 3.5 hours, and it's going to cost me $35 in gas, and that's okay because I want to pay that. It is worth it to me to pay that to get across this city in time, and there's a lot of other people that are in my position. There's a lot of people that would benefit from the van, but I want rails going. I want buses going on the freeways. I want vans picking up people at their homes and van stops and light rail stops. Just charge $10 a gallon. Let's thin that freeway out. And if the big boys want to drive, and by the way, if you want to drive your Denali and you want to be alone in your huge SUV, $10 a gallon. Have at it if that's your thing. I'm assuming it would cut back a lot on that. And I'm assuming it would force people into much more sensible cars. And I'm assuming the government would also take the $6 off of every gallon and spend it on bullshit and misappropriate it, and it would never find the vans and the people who need it. So I'm acutely aware of that part.
That's where you need the nanny state that you so object to.